Hello, I'm Colby.
And I'm Keely, and we are twin flames in Harmonious Union. And today we have a very special video to share with you. We have 9 tips on how to get into harmonious union with your twin flame from real twin flame couples in harmonious union. Enjoy.
Tip number 1. Make a love list and get clear on your values.
A love list is basically you going within yourself and getting clear on what you desire in your perfect partner. And so that means everything you've ever desired, in a romantic partner, everything you've ever dreamed of, you'll want to feel that within yourself and write it down, because that is your twin flame. Your twin flame is your perfect partner and your perfect divine complement, and your heart is kind of programmed to know who they are, and that's everything you desire is your twin flame, because that's how God created you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, a very important part of manifesting something is getting clear on what are you manifesting,
Mm-hmm.
And from that place, you can move on to the next exercise.
And so, so the love list is like getting a paper, getting a pen or pencil, and just writing down all of the points. Like in details, like you can say, I desire for my twin flame to be compassionate. I desire for my twin flame to be kind. I desire for my twin flame to have goals in life, just the things that you value.
Yeah.
So because I value compassion, I wrote down I wanted my twin flame to be really compassionate, and he values that too, and naturally is compassionate.
Yeah. Also remember that the things that you write, you need to become that qualities.
Right.
Yeah, you need to embody that qualities too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and you do. That's your divine self that you're writing out. And
exactly.
yeah, when you're writing your love list, it's important to do it from a place of complete worthiness. Like, just drop any unworthiness you might feel and just completely be honest with yourself.
Everything that you want.
Everything you desire, you're not asking for too much.
Nope.
Not at all. And if you want more information, you can go into Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which is here and also there, where Shaleia shares about her love list and shares examples, and goes in more into detail about how your love list is like the vision board for your twin flame and for your perfect lover.
Yeah, so the paper, pen, and write your love list.
Get started. Have fun.
Tip number 2. Don't blame, reflect. Do your inner work.
Today we're going to be talking to you about the mirror exercise.
And how your twin flame mirrors you on your journey.
Yeah, an integral part of moving through anything that your twin flame is bringing up to heal, so that you can come into harmonious union. Is the foundation of that is doing the mirror exercise. Right?
It's the only tool you need. And I love absolutely how there's an entire chapter in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shaleia on the mirror exercise. It's chapter 5, and it's literally entitled The Mirror Exercise, the only tool you need. And I completely 100% believe that to be true. I've been practicing the mirror exercise for several years now, and it always brings me into a place of peace. And what it does is, the first step is really like...
and it's really easy.
It's really easy. It's 4 steps, right? And so the first step is getting clear on your upset. And in this step, you will project if you need to get really clear. So sometimes Jason, as my twin flame, will mirror an upset to me. Like, for example, let's say he's not communicating with me. Like, he's not talking to me. I feel like we're not connecting in that space. I can clearly project that to get clear and say, Jason is upsetting me because he's not communicating with me. And I'm like, yep, that's it. That's what I'm upset about, But then you want to take responsibility for the upset. You don't want to continuously project. You want to project at first, but then you want to reflect.
Right. You want to project so that you can get clear of what you're upset about, what upset is within you that's triggering this response or these feelings that you have within yourself. And so anybody can really relate to that, because your twin flame's probably doing something that you don't like, and that's a great opportunity to identify what that something is, and really go within yourself to heal it. And what does that do when you heal one of the an upset that your twin flame is mirroring to your?
I find so much relief within myself, and I ground into such a deep peace as I move through all 4 steps of the mirror exercise. And as I choose peace and relief within myself, I see an instant change in our dynamic as twin flames. Like the minute I heal it,
right, there's a change.
There's a change.
Happens,
there's a shift.
Right?
There's an act on the healing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once you heal, you utilize the mirror exercise to heal one of these upsets that you're having with your twin flame at the core. There's a noticeable change.
Tip number 3: be authentic.
Being authentic is so important in healing separation between your twin flame, because being authentic, just being you, is actually what magnetizes your twin flame to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And when you focus on, for example, like trying to be like somebody else, or being so obsessed and worried about whether you have a perfect body for, your lover, or if you have like perfect hair, or you don't have to focus on like what you have to do to get them and then what you have to do to keep them. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just be you. God created you perfectly the way that you are, and all you need to do is just embody that and choose to express yourself in that way, rather than worrying about how you come across to your twin flame. Like I said, it's just going to push them away. Jeff and Shalea's work perfectly shares and teaches you how to love yourself at the core. And when you learn to love yourself more deeper at the core, you're going to grow into more of who you truly are and be your authentic self, because nothing is more sexier to your twin flame than when you just be yourself. And instead of trying to focus on, being like someone else, you don't ever have to. They love you for who you are. And it's silly to think that person that was divinely created for you, that God created for you, wouldn't love you for who you are. They love all of you, no matter what. So no matter what. So tip number 3 is just be authentic.
Tip number 4: launch your life purpose.
Your life purpose is something that you and your twin flame share, and you are meant to be together doing that certain something. It's how you partner, right? Your twin flame is meant to be more than just your romantic partner. Your twin flame is also kind of like your partner in crime. You're meant to do something together, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. You're gonna, it's just gonna be a great time when you partner with your twin flame in your life purpose. And actually, if you dedicate yourself to your life purpose, and you start building that, even from now, even if you are with your twin flame, even if you're not, no matter at what stage in life you are with your twin flame, or where your relationship is, if you choose to go deeper into your life purpose, you will attract your twin flame.
You going on this path allows you to become more and more of yourself, and the more you recognize yourself, the more your twin flame recognizes you.
Yeah. So therefore, the more they will be like attracted to you. So the more you are yourself in living your life purpose, the more your twin flame will be attracted to you. Our life purpose was deeply interconnected with our relationship. And right now we are working together in divine gaming, which is also part of our life purpose. And we're living our life purpose together.
To the fullest.
And
every day.
Yes. And we couldn't have done that without Life Purpose class. And Life Purpose class helps us every day to just go deeper into our life purpose.
Tip number 5: become unattached.
So, Johanna, why is it important to be unattached on your twin flame journey?
It was so important before we came in Harmonious Union that I just surrendered the how, the when, and the where, and also the who. I just said to God, okay, God, I just love myself. I honor the God within me. I honor you, God. I just embrace every moment. I live my best life. I do everything that makes me happy and fulfills me and what God calls me to do. And I just surrender, like, when exactly like my twin flame in the physical shows up, I just surrender it. I let it go. I make the choice to live now my best life, to know that there's God within me. And I deserve to be happy right now. I deserve to point my love towards God, to focus on God, because it's God to whom I owe everything, because it's God's life through me. It's God's life through the both of us. And I just surrender like myself to God, to God's way. And it's God who makes it. It's God who does it. It's all God who does it. And it's perfect for you. And you can just relax into that.
Tip number 6. Trust divine order.
So divine order is following the steps that God gives to you. Because when you want to do something, you have a step. You can have step 7 first. No, it's step 1 first. And here it's the same. With God, you need to follow the step that God gives to you. And it starts with step 1.
And it's so important to follow God's order for you of things, right? To build a certain foundation for wherever you are in your life, to move to the next piece. You can't build a house on top of a sand pit. You have to build the foundation first. So it's so important to follow God in order to build that, to follow His steps, because you don't know what you need in your harmonious union in order to go to the next level. You can't possibly know what your union needs in order to come into harmonious union. And so that's why it's important to trust God's divine order. And we experienced that in our harmonious union.
Yeah, when we arrived in harmonious union, like it was in March, the 11th March, and 3 days after, because of coronavirus crisis, all the border closed. So it was impossible for us to come physically together because she was in New York, I went in Switzerland. We never met physically, and it was impossible. But it was impossible, not because it was a coincidence and coronavirus happened, no. Because we needed to heal something before coming together in the physical reality.
Yeah. And on the outside, what it looked like was a lot of chaos, and it kind of felt like some of the blocks that we were working through was feeling like the universe didn't want us to come together. But that wasn't true. That was just the feelings and the upsets, the blocks that we needed to work through in order to build the next piece, right? Every upset and block is part of building that foundation, part of the step that God has right now for you. So again, trust God's divine order, and go ahead and release control of what you think your union needs to move forward.
Tip number 7. Decide to be happy no matter what.
So deciding to be happy means to me to be fully present with God in everything you do. I find that when I just enjoy what I'm doing and have that presence with God, that I am choosing to be happy. And that's all it is. Being happy is just a choice. There's nothing that's going to come that's going to magically make you feel happy. You know, you're not going to buy a new car and then suddenly be happy. You choose it now.
Amen.
And from that choice of being happy, you may be guided to buy the car, but you don't do these things on the outside to make yourself happy. So you just choose to be.
Yeah, and like it doesn't serve you not to be happy, right? Like I think of the song Don't Worry, Be Happy, right? And it's just important to remember that happiness is something that you get to choose, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You either choose it or you don't. And it, like Ray said, it doesn't serve you to not be happy, so why wouldn't you want to choose it? And all throughout Twin Flame Ascension School, this lesson, along with all the other wonderful tips in this video, they are taught over and over again because happiness is love. And yeah, so I would encourage you to choose to be happy.
Tip number 8, work with a coach.
We worked with coaches all along our journey to coming into Harmonious Union and beyond. We still are. And I particularly found that working with a coach was absolutely essential to manifesting my Harmonious Union and onward from that, because my coach was really compassionate and gentle with me and was able to help me identify all of the blocks and the patterns and any upsets in our union that I just couldn't see. It really helps to have that person that's particularly trained and can help you identify things that, sometimes when you're in the middle of an upset, you just don't see or you can't feel what's being pointed to you from your twin flame. Yeah.
And you can get your own coach at twinflamesuniverse.com, and you can go there, look up, pictures and, a bit of a bio there, people specialize in different things, and find one you resonate with and go for it. Get your support, claim your support there.
There you go. Yeah, it's important to have your support. You don't have to do it alone. There's so much support with Twin Flames Universe, with the coaches and the community. And so, yes, absolutely, go there and claim your coach. And also, in that, we have an Ascension Coach training program. So if you feel the call and the desire in your heart to also become a coach yourself, and if you feel that's your life purpose, we invite you to explore that. And by all means, come into the program. There's tons of support as well to lead you down that road and to become an Ascension Coach for Twin Flame Universe. So you can find all of that information in the description box below.
Tip number 9, go all in with Jeff and Shaleia's teachings.
So going all in with Jeff and Shaleia's teachings really helped me navigate my relationship with my twin flame Colby. I was a spiritual seeker for 3 years prior to finding Jeff and Shaleia's teachings, and nothing that I found got me even remotely close to Harmonious Union with my twin flame. And nothing that I found gave me the peace and the clarity that I desired when seeking answers to my twin flame journey. And so I highly recommend that if you're watching this and you're on your twin flame journey and you're wanting your Harmonious Union, that you find teachers that actually have what you want. And so that's what I did. I was like, there's got to be someone out there that has the thing that I want, that has Harmonious Union. And there was, and I found them. And Jeff and Shaleia have been teaching Harmonious Twin Flame Union for many years, and they have it. They know how to maintain it. They know how to grow it. And they've taught me how to do that, and countless other couples do that as well. So if you're interested and you're committed, I highly recommend that you look at our everything package on our website, twinflamesuniverse.com. The link will be in the comments below. And give yourself the support you need. Harmonious Union is a very high vibration, so it does require a lot of support, and you deserve it. And your desire to have it is supported. All you have to do is claim it in your heart and give yourself the support you need.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we encourage you to take these tips very seriously, because Twin Flames Universe has brought over 30 couples into Harmonious Twin Flame Union. So don't wait to be one of the next to experience very profound success. And we encourage you to visit our website and download our free Twin Flame Starter Kit. It's a great resource with a lot of awesome information. And please hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.